Okay, take two. In reality, this is like take 30, but hi, my name is Tia, and I am a teenage artist. And this is my first YouTube video, which is quite strange. I never thought I'd be saying that, but here we are. To preface, I already make videos of my art on both TikTok and Instagram, obviously much shorter videos, like maybe only a couple of seconds at a time. So I never really get to talk about my art. But then I realized I can make a YouTube channel and really talk about it. Except for the longest time, I was like tossing back and forth the idea of making it because I felt like my art wasn't good enough, wasn't polished enough. Maybe I didn't draw like enough variety of things to even like consider putting it on YouTube. But then I decided I can and I will. And also it's summer, so I have lots of time, kind of sort of ish. I have time to make these videos and post them, and I'm just gonna give it a shot. This is my first one. Maybe I won't do another one. Maybe I will. We'll see. Either way, so today we are going to do a sketchbook tour. The sketchbook is not finished, but it's getting kind of close. So we might as well just go ahead and look at it. It's pretty cool. I've decorated both the front and the back. And we're just gonna go through it. Warning, I mostly only draw faces. So if you don't see many bodies in here, you heard that from me first. But let's go look at it. Yeah. Here is the sketchbook up close. It is a red Moleskine art series sketchbook. I've been using Moleskine for the past few years just because I really like the paper weight and I like decorating the outside. As you can see, I've decorated the front. Tia sketchbook, February 2023 when I started it. Got my Frank Ocean sticker always. I also decorated the back, which I think more people should do. Decorate the back of your sketchbooks. Like, people look back there too. Don't just have it blank. A little sticker that my friend gave me. And yeah, amazing sketchbooks. They're expensive, but I think they are completely worth it. So here's the first, not really first page, kind of sort of ish. First look, I guess. First impressions. A little sketch of a mermaid that I actually don't really like very much, but I do like the colors. And I might redo it with like a different piece of paper or something. Me and my friends really love doing these "Hello, my name is" stickers that like Miles Morales would do in Spider-Verse. And so this is my little rendition of that. Usually I have a friend do them for me, but I didn't get one for this sketchbook, but I will for the next one. Trust. And then that's like my information if I lose the sketchbook. Let me tell you about this first page. So Moleskine has started to do this thing where they put their manifesto or whatever on the first page of the sketchbook. And I don't love that because I like to use the first page of my sketchbook. Like, I like to draw on it. And I didn't really want the manifesto on it, so I decided to glue these two pages together. And then I had the wise idea of doing this little like layered thing where like the yellow is peeking through from the page behind it since I'm not using that page. And it didn't go well. It was a cool idea, not a great execution. So I decided to just cover that up with some green paper, my favorite color, green, and do a little self-portrait with a little quote from a Peter Cat Recording Company song that says "Time just floated by," because it does. And that's the reality of it. So it's a little self-portrait. I love how it turned out. I'm really glad that I decided to redo it. Here's my second page. You're gonna see a lot of, oh, my dog is barking. He's still barking. My second page, it is brush pen art. I do a lot of brush pen sketches. I like how they layer. I like the colors that I use. So I do them a lot. I use Faber-Castell brush pens and also Tombow. This doesn't have, I've rubbed like the label off of it because I use it so much, but they're Tombow dual tip brush pens. So those are pretty cool if you're wondering. And yeah, so here we have some more, of course, some more brush pen sketches in the same color. I probably did these at the same time. I don't really remember, but brush pen sketches. And then I also love drawing with ballpoint pens. So this is like the two different styles that I draw in a lot. There's like a more realistic style. It's not really realistic, but it's more realistic than this style, which is where I use like bigger eyes, geometric noses, stuff like that. I think I drew this one in like 30 seconds, which is why it looks a little wonky. And then this is just like a blue ballpoint pen, which I thought looked pretty cool layered over top of that. I like ballpoint pens because you can get some cool shading that most pens won't do. This is for a TikTok. Some of the sketches in here are for TikToks. It's that song where it's like, stop her from cutting her beautiful blue hair off, which I wish I had colored the hair blue because it doesn't really make sense otherwise because the hair in the picture is not blue. Some more brush pens. I actually did these a few days ago because I realized how empty this page was. And a pencil sketch, and this is the lyrics to a Steven Universe song that Pearl sings. I love Steven Universe. 2 fully painted pages, which I think is the only ones I've done in here that are like fully completely painted. I do have another one, but I like how they came out. This is a little Mac Miller lyric because I love Mac Miller as well. This is the planning for this art piece that I did in art class. It was supposed to be like a stamp or whatever, so I decided to dedicate mine to Keith Haring and try and make my own recreation of his art. This is another painted sketchbook page. One thing you'll see is that I like using oranges, browns, and greens together. I think that they always go really well, and it's also just part of my personal aesthetic. So this is probably one of my favorite pages in this whole sketchbook. Some more, I think this is, yeah, ballpoint pen sketches. Some lyrics to TSA by Tank and the Bangers featuring PJ Morton, I think. I really like music, so I end up putting a lot of lyrics in here if I'm listening to the song while I'm drawing, or if it's just like my favorite one at the time. So that's what you're seeing here. Again, those 2 styles where it's like the geometric noses, and then I try to do some like parallel ones where it's like one's in one style, one's in the other style, just to show the difference. This was for a TikTok, and it's to a song that was really popular by like a artist that got really popular on TikTok, and she's really cool. I like the colors. I mean, it's red, white, and blue, so go America, I guess. I don't know. This is a picture. I took a picture of my desk, and then I decided to draw it, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, but I did it anyway, and it came out pretty cool. Some oil pastel sketches. I like using oil pastels on the occasion, except it bleeds over, so that's not very fun, but pretty cute. My art classroom has these bookshelves where we can go and get a book and just rip the pages out of it, and they're usually like art books or like old novels and stuff like that, just so we can get a collage effect if we want. And so I did that, and I think it came out pretty cool. I like the expressionism. I did oil pastels, and then I did watercolor, like to get fill color so that it was kind of translucent. And I think it came out pretty cool. I would do it again. I think there's another page like that I did not finish. I think this is with crayon and watercolor, but I like the colors of this. Let's see. Oh, I vividly remember doing this in the car. I did it in the car, and I'm proud of it because like I got shading and the lines are pretty solid. I kind of wish I put a song lyric to fill up some of the negative space, but I didn't, and that's okay. This one, another brush pen and colored pencil to do the line art. I do that sometimes. I don't know why I didn't finish this. If I had the color right now, I would finish it, but I don't particularly know where that color is right now. So, moving on. I did this in the car as well. It was supposed to be like a little dress moment, but I don't think I ever actually finished doing the dress. These are some more blue ballpoint pen sketches that I did. I wish I had finished this. It has a cute little like doodles vibe. A side profile, doing some side profiles. I don't do that all the time. I try to do it more often, but yeah. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I loved that movie. As you can see, I was like about to start sketching The Rock, and I never did. And this is the outfit that she wore when she was at the bagel. Yeah. And a quote from Wayman that literally made me sob in theaters. Like, I think I was crying the hardest in that whole theater when he said that. It's about kindness, and I think it's really important. These are some more blue ballpoint pen sketches. I lost this pen, but as you can see, it put its work in while I still had it. And a little frog sticker that my friend gave me. I did these sketches in a car when I was in DC. And they're all of like the same model. I was trying to get some consistency as I drew her. I think this was like the most accurate one, if I remember correctly. I don't really remember though. Some Posca pen sketches. I love drawing with Posca pens. These pens right here, they're acrylic markers with the brush, or not a brush, a bullet nib, and they have a really nice thick ink, and they make some cool sketches. This is the little story that Childish Gambino says at the end of one of his songs. I'm not remembering which one it is right now, but it's one of them. I kind of wish it took up the whole thing. I don't know why I only did it like the top half, but either way, me trying to draw Hobie, I did this like when I first saw the movie. I go through and I try and find like the empty spaces in my sketchbook to fill them if I need to practice something. That's me trying to practice his face, which came out interestingly. I drew this, I was in DC waiting for the bus, and yeah, I drew the building that was in front of me because I was very bored. I drew this on the way back from DC. It's another sketchbook, or another, I think I used this pen, or a different one. It was one of these green Faber-Castell pens, but I drew it from a reference. It doesn't really look like the reference. The pose is the same, but that's about it. This was supposed to be a redo of a sketchbook page that I did a long time ago, and honestly, it doesn't look much better than that sketchbook page. I constantly ask my friend what I should draw, and that time he gave me these two examples of outfits to draw, and I usually don't draw very intricate outfits, so this was a little something different for me, but I like how it came out. They're supposed to be two sisters. They kind of look like sisters, I think. Some more ballpoint pen sketches. This one's supposed to be me. I like these like three faces at the top. I think I don't know, they just really resonate with, especially this one. Something about this one just does it for me. Some more ballpoint pen sketches. I'm not really sure. Oh, this is from Daniel Caesar song that I was listening to as I was drawing this. It's a really long song, so I had time to draw all of these during the song. They're pretty cute. I like doing the little dot eyes. I think they give a little like Adventure Time look to it in my own style. And some more ballpoint pen sketches mixed with brush pen sketches. I like how I use the yellow to like add highlights in that. I think I should do that more often. I like all the faces on this page. I think it came out pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't finish this page. I think it could have came out pretty cool. I think I was trying to do it in 5 minutes and I wasn't liking how it came out, so I just abandoned it. This one I did do in 5 minutes. I like to do time challenges just because I usually sketch pretty fast, so it comes out pretty cool, which means I usually don't draw in much detail, but I'm okay with that. I think it looks pretty cool anyway. Some more ballpoint pen. No, this is gel pen sketches. Let me put you on. The Sharpie gel pens, the best to ever do it. Criminally underrated, and not just like not the normal gel pens, like the silver Sharpie gel pens. They're my favorite. That's what I use to do all of these gel pen sketches. They always come out good. It writes really smoothly, the ink lasts a long time, and it dries fast, which is important because some gel pens take forever to dry. So pencil. This is pencil. A pencil sketch that I use like different kinds of pencils to shade and add highlights, which I never ever do. And I just recently got into it from art class, so I'm starting to practice that a little bit more. This was when I first cut my bangs. I don't know why I drew this self-portrait looking so sad, because I actually really like my bangs. I've had bangs twice now, and this was like the day that I cut them again, and this just looks sad and tired. But yeah, maybe I'm like remembering it wrong. Maybe I didn't like the bangs. I don't know. I like them now. They're cool. This is the second time I had them, so I don't remember my emotions during this sketch. Some more gel pen sketches of different faces with the little geometric nose. I like how this one's looking up, and I like the expression that this one has. And then it says Negro Swan on the side, and you'd wish I'd seen The Saint You Were Before from Saint by Blood Orange. I think I listened to both of these songs while I was drawing this because I love those songs so much. This was a like sketchbook page challenge that I did in art class, and honestly I like the texture of these. Like, they came out nice and grainy, which sounds weird, but like it came out nice, and like the colors, and I don't know, everything about this makes me pretty happy. It was a little bit of a rough time, but I got over it. And this is my reminder of that. Some more sketches in colored pencil, which I also don't do often, but I realized that I really like doing these like light coloring so you don't really see like the line work, and then doing some darker colors for the faces. And honestly, this whole page came out really nice. I think I did this to a No Name song. I'm not really sure. It might have been Regal or something like that. But I like the idea of black people in crowns, so I drew that. Pretty cool. I say cool a lot. I'm sorry. This was this like planning out. I was about to do this paper cutting project for art class, and sometimes I like plan my stuff out in here. So I never really finished the pages, but this was the artist that I was going to, in theory, base my paper cutting off of, because that's what she does. And I spelled her name wrong, but you know, I tried to correct it there. This is also the planning out for the same project. We had to make a cut paper biome, and this is what mine came out looking like. Pretty cool. It's like about to fall apart right there, and I had to put tape on it, but I think it looked pretty nice. It took a long time, and honestly I was very confused for like the first part, but I got through it, and that's like the first sketch that I did of it. And another me trying to draw a Hobie in my own style. Like I said, I was just trying to find empty spaces where I could practice. Some more pencil sketches. I really love the faces in this one. I don't know why I didn't finish this page. I will, because it's so much empty space. This one, some more ballpoint pen sketches. I love this. She's just, I might have to draw more of her. She gives. This was supposed to be painted, and I just never painted it. So now I like started it, and then I just didn't finish it, and I don't really know why. Oh, in this I was listening to Moonchild, an album that my dad suggested to me, and it's a good album. Some more brush pen sketches, which honestly there aren't as many in here as I thought there were, but these are some of my favorite ones, mostly because it's in green. I love green. The little markings on the face here I think added a lot to it. It's incredible what like small lines will do to enhance like facial features. But yeah, this one's cute. It reminds me of something in Adventure Time. And also fish. I don't know, I've drawn several fish in here, and I've never drawn fish before, but for some reason, yeah. Another brush pen sketch. I vividly remember it was like 3 days after AP exams. My AP Lang teacher was like letting us just go outside and chill, and we were like sitting under a tree, and my friend started playing Upside Down by Jack Johnson, and so I sketched it, and that is a very good memory. I like this sketch. I don't know. It's pencil, which I don't do that often, but I think the brush pen added something to it, which I thought was going to make it worse, but it didn't. Some more pencil sketches. Well, this one's pencil, this one's not. I don't like how this came out, but it's You Won't Break My Soul from Beyonce's song, because we love Beyonce. Some more, okay, these are brush pens. They're pretty cool. This, I like the facial expression on that. I feel like that a lot. But these, I love these. I used the Faber-Castell brush pens and the Sharpie gel pens again, but I use them together and in a way where I like use lines and stuff to enhance the brush pen, and I think it came out pretty cool. It came out nice. And then my friend sketched, did a little sketch in there. I don't remember when that happened, actually. I just remember it appearing. Some more planning out for a printmaking project that we did. Here's some of the practice prints that I did. This one ended up being the coolest. I really like that one. It was like we would make the prints and then we'd swap with the rest of our class, so we'd all have this little end of the year book for printmaking. We didn't actually do lino cutting, but we had to research it. And then this is me remaking like an artist style. This I remember doing an AP Hug, AP Human Geography. I was sitting there and we were watching a documentary, so I started sketching. And I used this gray Tombow dual tip brush pen. I used it to make like shadows And yeah, it's kind of like an eerie page, but it's pretty cool. This was like me actually planning out those sketches. That's like the one that I really like, that came out really nicely. Earth tones, of course, as you can see, I really love. And that's just another one of the little brush pen, Sharpie gel pen moments. I did this recently. I didn't sketch at all. I just painted these with no sketch, and it came out nice. Kinda. I don't really like this one because it doesn't go with the theme. But trying to practice Hobie again. I think he should be coming up somewhere in here. I like how bold these are. No sketch, just drawing with Posca pens, and it came out nicely. This, I had just seen Spider-Verse, and just like everybody else, I was actually obsessed. Could not stop drawing it. It like got me out of art block. It got me out of everything. I was in awe, amazed at how amazing that movie was. So you're gonna see that for the next couple pages. I'm not great at drawing bodies, which I should probably practice more. What's under here? Oh, that's pretty cute. Which I should probably practice more, but I don't. So most of my spider Sona things are just faces, which I kind of wish they were bodies too. But this is the drawing of Hobie, which we have been seeing the planning for like 30 pages now. It kind of looks like him. I might try it again, do them a little bit more justice, but I like the colors. I try to do like that little pink purple moment that he has whenever he's around people that he like really likes. This is the lyrics to Money Trees. Sometimes I just actually use the song lyrics to make a whole page. Yeah. Some more ballpoint pen sketches. This is one of my favorite pages. I did it at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I filmed it for a TikTok video, even though I didn't think it was going to come out that great, but it ended up coming out really cool. This is inspired by Hobie. Just like the wicks and the facial expression and all that kind of stuff. Another pencil sketch, which I tagged one of my favorite TikTokers in the video that I posted of this sketch, and he replied, and it made me so happy. He said he loved my art. We're getting close to the end, I believe. Well, the end of this. The sketchbook is still not done yet, but it will be very soon. These are done with black brush pen, black Faber-Castell brush pens, and something about it, it just really hits different. I like this little face. And this is a lyric to an Earl Sweatshirt song. I'm blanking as to what song it is right now, but yeah. Some blue and orange. Blue and orange, criminally underrated color combination. I need to finish this page. I was doing it, and I think I had to go somewhere, and I didn't get a chance to finish it. A little Pride Month sketch. I did this last night, actually. I had like sketched out very lightly these two faces, and then I looked at it, and I was like, let's just put some more faces and call it my Pride Month thing. And that's what I did, and I think it came out really cute. Some pencil sketches that I did on Father's Day after I had already finished eating and I was waiting for everybody else to eat so that I could have dessert. But yeah, that's inspired by Hobie. Just some faces. I think this was from reference. It doesn't really look like the reference, which most of my sketches usually don't, but I really like how it looks, so I'm okay with that. And this is the last thing. I did this last night, actually. I took all of my favorite sketches, because some of my best sketches come from like random notes and scraps of paper. Most of these are from my AP Human Geography notes, but put those all in here just so that I can have my school year in sketches. And yeah, that is the whole sketchbook. And we are back. That was my sketchbook. I think on YouTube, it's very common for sketchbooks to look very beautiful and for there to be like so much variety. And honestly, that's amazing. I wish my sketchbooks looked like that. But for now, I just use them for a place to have fun, to just do what I love to do, which is draw, and draw what I love to draw, which is faces. So there's not a lot of variety. I mean, there's different kinds of faces, but still faces nonetheless. So this is my first YouTube video. I don't know if I'll do another one. We'll see how this one goes. If I do, that's cool. If I don't, that's cool too. So, thank you for watching and see you next time.